Hello, uh, it is Samir again from Chatbot Marketing Center, and so I am going to continue where I left off yesterday, and not everyone will have the context. So yesterday, what I was attempting to do was build um, a simple messenger bot within 30 minutes. Basically, build a messenger bot and create a welcome message. A welcome message is something that a messenger bot, it's a greeting for messenger bot. And that's what I was doing. And why maybe hang on, just give me 1 second. Using this new tool Ecamm and trying to figure out what's going on. It shows me that I'm live. All right. Oh, okay. um, yeah, so welcome again. This is Samir, and I'm doing this series of Facebook Live videos to help you learn how to build messenger bots, marketing messenger bots for your business or for yourself. And in previous Facebook Live, I showed you that you need a Facebook business page in order to build a messenger bot. And you can very quickly create a business page. And we used a platform called ManyChat to build the messenger bot. And I was showing you that, and we were trying to do the greetings. Basically, we were trying to set up a greeting message with the messenger bot. And greeting is something whenever a person initiates the discussion conversation with a bot, the first thing bot says is the greeting, kind of hello. And that's what we were trying to do yesterday, and then we were running into problems. And then you'll see that throughout all these videos that things will not work. And it is by design, because this is not rehearsed. And the reason I'm doing that is because so that I can show you what kind of problems you'll run into and how to solve them. That's the whole idea. Of course, you can find so many tutorials. Many people are now learning about messenger bots. You can go on YouTube, or there are so many Facebook groups. You can find the information other places, but I'm hoping to teach you in a way that you can really learn from scratch. That's my idea. So that's why I'm doing all this unrehearsed. If you are watching this replay, in the comments, say hello and ask me questions. Okay, I'll keep reminding you, ask me questions. I'm here to answer. I'm here to help people. I'm also I'm in the process of figuring out ways so that more people can watch these videos, more people who might be interested. So I'm looking for suggestions. Say hello at least. So let's move on, and we will. I'm going to share my screen and kind of pick up from where we left yesterday. Okay, so I just want to make sure that it's show current application. Yep. All right, so I'm going to log in to ManyChat one more time, and pick the test bot page. So pick the test bot page. Right there, you go to the left, you scroll down, and it'll show you all the pages that are connected with your account, and you can switch over to the page that you are interested in. So this is the page that we had created yesterday, and that's the page this ManyChat hooks up with. Now yesterday, what was happening was that here in automation, on the left side menu, I went to automation, I expanded that, then I went to welcome message, and I created this welcome message. We were trying to preview that welcome message, and that was not working yesterday. So I'm going to try to recreate that. And I'll tell you what happened, why it was not working, because I spent some time figuring it out after I was done recording this video. So I was doing this preview, and so right now it is working. And the way I can tell it's working is you'll see this message, preview message sent, check your messenger. This message was sent only to you. Open messenger. So I just clicked on the open messenger button and it took me here. It's opening the messenger on the desktop Chrome browser. For some reason things are slow currently. And there it goes. So this is the current time, and this is the greeting, the welcome message. Hi, hello Samir, welcome. I'm TestBot. Thanks for checking me out. Yesterday, what was happening was, for some reason, Facebook was thinking that was a spam message, and it was deleting the message. It was not letting me preview. That is something that used to not happen so frequently in the past, just few months back. The reason is that this is a new platform. So many people have started using this. People are jumping on this platform. People are building messenger bots. And with that influx, Facebook is cracking down and enforcing on the terms of service kind of more strictly. So that's my opinion. And anytime, because I named a page like TestBot and I was just saying hello, welcome message, I'm suspecting that's why Facebook was thinking that what's going on, this is something new, and it was just kind of flagging it and deleting it. But there is a way to work around that, and what I did was I went to Messenger and I opened the the messenger for the TestBot page. Okay, hopefully it makes sense. I opened the messenger for TestBot page, and then I went there and I said, I typed in start, basically. That's what I said. That is a way to subscribe to a bot. Okay, so when ManyChat builds out a new bot, right, as soon as you hook up the page, ManyChat creates the infrastructure for that bot, and by default it does two things. It probably does some other things also, but it does two things. And those two things are it teaches the bot to respond to the word start and word stop. Okay, by default, as soon as you hook up your Facebook business page to ManyChat, ManyChat creates a dummy bot, messenger bot for that Facebook fan page, and that dummy bot knows two things. Two words. It knows two words. It means it will respond to those two words, start and stop. Okay, so start means whenever someone types start in the messenger window of a page, that means that person gets subscribed to the bot. And the bot works like an email list, like newsletter. You can opt into a newsletter. You can subscribe yourself to a newsletter by giving your email address. In the messenger world, you subscribe to a bot by interacting with the bot, by typing in start, and basically by interacting with the bot. Whenever you kind of start interacting with the bot, you subscribe yourself to the bot. And one of the structured way to subscribe is type in start. So that's what I did. I came here and I typed start. Then the bot knew that I wanted to subscribe, and then it let me preview the welcome message that we're trying to build here. So and the other word is stop. Okay, start and stop. So as soon as I type stop, it's asking me, do you really want to unsubscribe from testbot? And I can click unsubscribe and it'll unsubscribe me. You have been successfully unsubscribed. Use start to subscribe again. Basically, it will give me an option to restart again. And I'm reading here, when I typed in start, the bot responded with this message. It said, you have successfully subscribed to testbot. The next post is coming soon. Stay tuned. PS, if you want to unsubscribe again, just type stop. That's a default message that has been set up by ManyChat for this bot. Okay, so today's title was, how to teach your bot to talk or interact. So as you can see, without you doing anything, the bot already knows few things, right? Bot knows how to respond to start and stop. It'll spit out a message. Of course, it will take action and it'll either subscribe or unsubscribe, but it will also kind of say something when you type in start or stop. So that in terms of teaching the bot how to talk, there is a range of possibilities. Your bot could be very dumb in the sense that, it doesn't know much. It only knows certain words, like in this case, it only knows either start or stop, or it can know how to respond and it can know how to respond in a meaningful way. You can ask it a question as if you're asking to a human being, and it can try to respond as if the human being was responding, right? So that's the power of artificial intelligence. And bots can do that, not completely like a human, but bots can carry out very smart, meaningful conversations. And my hope is to teach you eventually that. But we are starting with very basic stuff here. And the basic stuff is you teach the bot to respond to simple words, basically. That's where you start. So if you want to know, if you want to teach the bot to respond to fixed words, then you go to the ManyChat and you come to the automation on the left hand column, click on automation and expand the automation menu and go to keywords. Click on keywords. So here you will see that these two are the default messages that are already set up. So keywords means these are the rules, the keyword rules, and it is nothing else but when a person types that keyword, what should your bot do, right? So they are grayed out because this is Facebook's terms of services. Whenever you build a bot, the bot should be able to start and stop. The bot should be able to subscribe and unsubscribe. Basically, a person should be able to unsubscribe easily just by typing stop. So that's all automatically set up. The first rule here, I'm just reading this first line, is that when the message is start or subscribe, when a person types start or person types subscribe, reply is send subscribe to bot. Okay, so and it might be a little confusing, but all it is doing is, so I just clicked on that, this is what has been set up. This message that I'm highlighting that message has been set up for keyword start or subscribe, and that's what we saw when. Okay, so let me repeat it again. When I typed in start, it is responding me with this message, right? You have successfully subscribed to TestBot. The next post is coming soon. Stay tuned. So here, that message is coming from here. That message is set up here. You can change this message and this message will change. You have been successfully subscribed to page name, the TestBot. And the next post is coming soon. Stay tuned. And PS is, if you want to unsubscribe again, just type stop. If you want to modify this message, you go here on the top right corner, click edit message button, and you can change this. You can say welcome. You can say welcome, and you can add the first name. Remember, I taught you earlier, you go here to this emoji and pick first name. I put a comma here, change this to lowercase. So let's test this out. So once you're done, this tool automatically saves everything, which is a good and bad thing. You probably are already familiar with that. The autosave mechanism, you don't have to worry about saving something, but when you have typed in something long and you accidentally delete it, it will instantly save that. So it's hard for you to recover that. Although normally if that happens, the undo, right click undo button should work for most of the time. So that's your browser undo. Anyways, I'm kind of going on a tangent there. So now I changed the message I want to test. So first thing what you do is publish. On the top right corner, right here, blue button, publish. And you can either preview. Let's try preview. When I do preview, it automatically shows me. Now it says, welcome Samir, you are successfully subscribed to TestBot. The next post is coming soon. Stay tuned. Okay, so that is what is set up for start or subscribe. Basically, even if you type subscribe, it should have the same behavior. Subscribe. I typed in subscribe, and there you go. The same message is repeated because that message is set up to trigger for both start and subscribe keywords right here, start or subscribe. So there is additional action here, and let's click on that. So when you type in start or subscribe, the bot will send this message, which you can change by clicking here. But not only that, it will do some additional things, additional one action. So let's go there. When I click on that, it shows me a drop down. It shows me that the action that it does is subscribe to bot, right? Like I said, bot is like a newsletter where you can subscribe or unsubscribe. And when you type in start or subscribe keyword, the bot will respond with a message, as well as it will subscribe you to the bot. So so this bot has been set up to respond to start or subscribe and stop or unsubscribe. Those 4 words are understood by this bot. Now what if you say something else, right? Let me say hi. Let's see what it does. I just say hi. It looks like it's not responding, it's doing nothing. So there is something called default reply. Okay, there's something called default reply, and that's you set up a default reply, or you can say you teach the bot a default reply that it'll throw out whenever it doesn't understand what the user is typing. So for this bot, it understands 4 words currently: start, stop, subscribe, and unsubscribe. But anything other than those 4 words, if you type in, then what you can do is you can teach it a default reply. So let's see how we can set that up. So to set the default reply, you can come here again, left column, ManyChat, left column automation, and go to default reply. So this already has a default reply setup. Okay, so this has a default reply setup, and I would have expected this reply when I typed in hi, because by default the tool does that. The tool has a default reply. So and it should be page name. So this is the variable parameter. That should be testbot in our case. Testbot typically replies in 1 day. If you want to ask something, just press talk to human button. And then I'm gonna talk more about that button in a minute. But let's now see why we are not getting that response. Why it did not reply when I typed in yes. And you can probably already know why that's the case, and that is because of this button. This is the button that is on disabled. That means the default reply is disabled, and I'm going to enable it. So I just enabled the default reply, and I'm going to go here and type in hi again. Let's see what happens. There you go. Now the default reply is enabled. So I see the message. Testbot typically replies in 1 day. If you want to ask something, just press the talk to human button. Right? So hopefully that makes sense. You can change this, and so you can see there is a button below that message, talk to human. So now let's investigate that more. What's happening? So this is the feature of the messenger bot, that you can create buttons, and you can attach buttons to the message, or you can have standalone buttons, because button is a form of way the bot understands. You can click the button and the bot will take an action, basically. Either you can type in something in the text input box, or you can click a button. So you can create a button, right? So here there is a talk to human button, and if you want to find out, I'm showing you now. Let's figure out what that button does, right? So I'm going to click on that arrow. So it took me to a new message. That's what that button does. If you click on that button, then there is a new message that will appear, and that message is, okay, just type your message and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so let's check that in action. So right here I'm going to click on the talk to human, and right there you go. Okay, just type your message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, right? So that's what it's doing. And of course you can change that by typing in edit message. Now while I'm doing this, you may have realized that we can actually, at least for the word hi, we can teach this bot to say hello in response, and that's what we can do using the keywords. Remember, there's a way for us to teach the bot keywords, and you come here, left hand column, automation, keywords, then you can create a new rule. Go to the top right corner here, plus button, blue button, new rule. So the rule is message is enter keywords separated by comma, right? There's already an example, hi. So let's just say hi first, and then type in create keyword. So we are creating a rule for word hi now. Let's do this. Let's teach the bot to respond by saying hi. Let's mirror that. It gives us two options: create new reply or select existing. I'm going to go and create new reply. I'm going to create a new message, and I'm going to say just hi. I'm going to publish this, and then in order to go back to the list of rules, either you can click here on the top left corner keywords, or you can click here in the left column keywords. So I'm making sure that the rule is active. Yes, you can disable the rule also, right? So you want to make sure when you're debugging that the rule is active, and send message hi. So let's test this out. I'm going to type in hi. Oh, there you go. Okay, so the bot responded with that word. So hopefully you can see what's going on. I know most of the things you can pick up. It's common sense, it's no rocket science, but I'm just making sure I try to cover all the things, because I want to make sure I don't assume some of the things, because I've been already doing this for a while, and there there might be a temptation for me to skip something. Now you see this third column, additional actions. So I just want to point that out, that not only you can teach the bot to just respond with a text, with some text message. In this case, hi, bot is responding with hi, but the bot can take more action. It can do other things. So if I click on that, it's showing me add tag, remove tag, subscribe to sequence, unsubscribe to sequence, open conversation, and things like that. So this is something I will cover as we move on. So the question is, what are tags? Okay, what are tags? So the tags are kind of labels. You can create labels, and you can assign labels to conversations, or yeah, you can assign labels to conversations. You can assign a label to this message, or you can say that you can assign the label to a person, because this is me interacting with this bot, and this is my conversation with the bot, and we can assign a label to that conversation. We will also learn about sequences. Sequence is nothing else but sequence of messages. Okay, and I'll show you more in more details what sequences are. Open conversation, I will talk about that. I'll talk more about that later. And okay, notify admins, that's understandable. The bot is going to talk. This is not live chat, right? This is an automated thing, and it will try to interact with people. That's what we are teaching this bot. And sometimes there will be a need for a human intervention, as you can imagine, right? That unless you have taught your bot to do, like, carry out meaningful conversation, it may not be able to fulfill the user's need. It may not be able to provide the answer people are looking for. So that's where the notify admins will come in play, where when bot realizes that it cannot answer, it can notify the admins of the page that, hey, someone needs to go and look at the conversation. I don't know whether you probably can see, but the other options are set or clear subscriber custom field, that we'll discuss later more, and subscribe or unsubscribe from bot. So this is what we talked already, right? The bots are like newsletters. You can subscribe, and then when you are subscribed to the bot can send you messages. Okay, just like when you are subscribed to newsletter, you can receive emails from that newsletter, right? It's similarly here. When you are subscribed to the bot can send messages. If you are not subscribed to the bot cannot send you messages. Okay, yeah. Um, there isn't a way for you to receive messages when you are not subscribed. Unlike emails, you cannot receive a message from a bot, although you can receive a message from a human from that page or from that profile, but not from a bot. Okay, so I think that's half an hour for today. Okay, I see that. Okay, someone is watching this. If you're, say hello if you're watching this video. I see that someone is live. Say hello, ask me any questions you might have. What I was covering was how to teach the messenger bot to respond to simple words. That's what I covered. And of course, if you're more interested, you can go back and pick it up. And Morton, hi Morton. Okay, so now I'm sorry, this is a new tool, so it took me a while to see your comment. Hi, so where are you from, Morton? Where are you joining from? If you're still there. Okay, he might not be there anymore. Anyways, okay, Morton, if you have any questions, type it in and let me know. Give me feedback. Tell me something. And I see you're from Denmark. All right. What time is it? Is it early morning there? I thought it might be night, late night there. Right, I'm waiting to see if Morton has any questions or if he's responding. And correct me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, okay? Because I don't know. I think it's Morton, but also are you learning messenger bots, Morton? You probably already know or you're learning. Yeah, I know. So if you're interested, you can watch replay and ask me questions. I am going to sign off, Morton. Um, yeah, I see. He's saying he only heard the last 5 minutes. Um, like I said, you can watch the replay. Yeah, definitely. I'm here every day, 2 p.m. Eastern. So right now it's 2:48. Today I started late, started 2:15, but normally I start 2 p.m. Eastern time, LA time. Okay, so we'll definitely catch you next time, Morton. Whenever you get a chance, jump in and ask me questions. All right. Good night. Catch you later. Bye.